Hello everyone, welcome to the theenggprojects.com YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about how to keep form on top of all other Windows form. The system.windows.form namespace contain classes for creating Windows based application that take full advantage of the rich user interface feature available in Microsoft Windows operating system. You can bring a form on top of application by simply setting the form dot topmost from the property to true will force the form to the top layer of the screen while leaving the other user able to enter data in the form below. The code is as form, then the variable name is equal new form, then form variable name dot topmost is equal true, and variable dot show. Topmost form are always displayed at the highest point in the Z order of the windows on the desktop. You can use this property to create a form that is always displayed in your application, such as a message box window. So here is the interface of our Visual Studio. Go to the form designer, grab the button, double click on the button and paste this code as form variable name is equal new form parenthesis variable name dot topmost is equal true and variable name dot show. What will happen when I will click this button? It will create a new form which is topmost of this base form. Let's have a look by executing the program. Now I will click the button and new form is generated which is topmost of the base form. When I will create and click again this button, the new form is generated which is topmost of these two. You can see I will create one more, and you can see the last one is the topmost of all forms. So I hope that this video tutorial is very informative for you. You can subscribe this channel, and if you have any kind of question you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial we will learn something about timer control. The timer control plays an important role in development of program, both client side and server side development, as well as in Windows services. With the time control, we can raise event at a specific interval of time without the interaction of another thread. We require timer object in many situations on our development environment. We have to use timer object when we want to set an interval between events, periodic checking to start a process at a fixed time schedule, to increase or decrease the speed in an animation graphics with the time schedule, etc. Our timer control does not have a visual representation and work as a component in the background. We can control program with timer control in milliseconds, minutes, and even in hours. The timer control allows us to set interval property in milliseconds. This is 1 second is equal to 1000 milliseconds. For example, if we want to set an interval of 1 minute, we set the value at interval property as 60,000, means 60 minutes multiplied by 1000 milliseconds. By default, the enabled property of timer control is false. So before running the program, we have to set the enable property is true, then only the timer control start its function. In this video, we display the current time in a label control. In order to develop this program, we need a timer control and a label control. Here we set the timer interval as 1000 milliseconds, that means 1 second, for displaying current system time in label control for the interval of 1 second. Drag and drop the timer control and enable the functionality of timer control as true. Then drag the label from the toolbox. Now what we will do, enable the event handler of the timer control and write the code to retrieve the data of time into label from timer control, and execute the code. And you can see that here is the time. For example, you want to start the time and stop the timer control. The timer control have included the start and stop method for start and stop the timer control function. Here we run this program only 10 seconds. In order to doing this, in the following program we set timer interval as 1000 and check each second for stopping the timer control after 10 seconds. Now what I will do, I will take a variable of type int as second and add a checkpoint of 10 seconds. So when the time is above than 10 seconds, it will close the form. So here we're going to execute the program. Let's execute it, and you can see that when the timer past the 10 seconds, it will show the message which is as exiting from the timer. You can see here is the message, and here we have done. I hope that this video tutorial is very informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about the clone method, which is used to copy any text from any variable to another variable. For example, you want to copy a string from A to B. So how we do that? Let me explain you. First of all, take a button. What I will do, I will create the method in the event handler of this button. Double click on this to activate the event handler of this. Now let me public it. Okay, so first of all, you have to create a string and as a string A is equal double quotation any text. So this is the first string. Now take another string B is equal none. There is nothing in this string. Now we will use as B is equal pass the string parsing string, then A dot clone. What's happened? The value of A is clone and pass as string and save into the B, and we will show the message box dot show the value of B. Execute the program, and when I will click this button, it will execute the whole program and show the value of A, which is converted to B. And you can see that here is any string in B. It's mean if you want to clone or copy or replica of any string in from one variable to another variable, you have to use the clone method. For example, you want to transfer the replica of any string from variable A to B, then you have to use A dot clone and give the value to the B. So here we have done. I hope this video is very informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about how you can use string concatenation in C# Windows based programming. So take a button, drag and drop here, double click to activate the event handler. Now take two strings. String A is equal first, and then another string B equal second. Now I want to join these two strings by using the string can concatenation. I will use message box to show the output. Show in parentheses use string dot concat parentheses string A comma string B. Now execute the program. Click on the button 1 and here is the result. What it's happened, this line of code concatenate string A and string B together without any space. So if you want to use space between them, you have to enter a space in the quotation like this. And here is the output. So in this video tutorial we have learned how we can use concatenate with two strings. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about how you can use C# string contains, which is used to find any string within the string. So here I have created a new application. Drag and drop the button, double click on the button to activate the event handler. Now here I will take a string variable is equal the engineering projects. Now I will take if statement to check the condition. For example, var dot string dot var dot contains the variable which you want to found within any string. For example, I want to found the, I will say in double quotation, is the variable var string contain the. If it contain the, it means true. Then show the following message, box dot show it contains the, else again copy the message, it's not contain the. Now execute the program and see what's the answer. Click on the button and it say it's contain the. For example, if I will replace this, now see what's happened, it's not contain the. So by this dot contains you can found any variable or string within another string to check the condition. So I hope that this video tutorial is very informative for you. Keep subscribe the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about the copy method, which is used to copy the same string from one object to another. So first of all, take a button, double click to activate the event handler of the button. I will take two strings, string A, which is null, copy the line of code and paste again by changing the name as B. Now I will say that A is equal TEP and B is equal string dot copy and pass the parameter A. Now what will happen, this line of code will copy the value of A and give to B, Now use message box to show the result as B. Now execute the program and click on the button, and you can see that here is the value of A by passing through B. So I hope that this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about the copy to method, which is used to copy the specific data from an index of a string. So first of all, take a string A is equal the engineering projects. Now take a character type array, char array, new char 3, then a dot copy to first the starting point, which is 0, then the name of the array, which is array, then the starting point to index of a array, which is 3, 0.3. Now we'll use a message box to show the output. Array dot index 0 dot to string plus one and 2, and here we have done. Oops, I missed the semicolon. Now when I will execute the program, it will show the answer as THE, the 3 characters, and here we have done. So you can copy the specific index character to any string. So I hope that this video tutorial is very informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about end with method, which is used to check the last word of a string. So open the event handler, take a string as A, and the value is the engineering projects. Now I will like to verify that this string contain projects in the last. So I will use a if statement, use a string dot and with. In parameter, I will pass the word I want to check in the last, which is projects. If it contain projects is equal true, then a message box return a string as its contain projects word, else another message box show that it don't contain projects word. Now we'll execute the program. Click on the button, and here is a string which is its contain projects word. But if I will remove a s, then what's happened? Execute again. It's don't contain projects word. So I hope this video tutorial is very informative for you. If you want to check certain words in certain strings, then you can use end with method to verify that. I hope you will enjoy this. Keep subscribe and take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about equal to method, which is used to check and verify that the specific two strings are equal or not. For this reason I will take two strings with the same value, string A as the value the engineering projects and string B as the value the engineering projects, and to verify that these both strings are equal to each other I will use a if statement. Use if, then string dot equals, and then parenthesis, object A is A and object B is B, is equal true. If these both are true, then show me a message box. It's equal, else another message box dot show it's not equal. So now I will execute the program and it's equal. So if I will change the value of any one, then see what's happened. It's not equal. So in this video tutorial you have learned that when you want to check the two strings are equal or not equal, you will always use string dot equal method to verify that. This video is informative for you, as I hope, and keep subscribe and keep sharing. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the TEP YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about the length method of the string. So first of all, take a button, place it on the form. I will place it here. Now double click on the button to activate its event handler. I will double click and here is the event handler. What I will do, I will take one string A is equal, in double quotation, TEP, and then I will use message box to show the output. Message box dot show, and in parentheses I will say A dot A dot length dot to string parentheses, and here semicolon. What I am going to do, I am counting the character within a string with the help of dot length dot to string method. Click on start and it will take a load while. I will click the button and this method return the character counting, which is 3. Here you can see the 3. Now I will change it as the engineering projects. Again executing and click, and it's returned the counted value of the character, which is 24, including 3 spaces. I hope this video is informative for you. Keep subscribe and don't forget to check other videos also. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will explain you about the split function in C# programming language. First of all, open the event handler of this button. I will take 2 strings. One is simple and second one is of array type. I will declare the value of first as null, and then again string, then create array of it, str a double r is equal null, then a counter as int count is equal 0, then a string value as the engineering projects. Now take character type array and name as split char, the method by which you want to split any string, and in curly braces I will say when there is space between any two words, then it will get split into different parts. And str array, the array which we have created, is equal string dot split, and in parentheses the method by which we want to split them is split char. Now use array count is equal 0 and count is less than str dot length. What this method is do to return the current value of the character by length in integer, which I have explained in my previous video, -1 count plus plus, and in here declare the method as message box dot show the value of string array as count. What is the current count is show as a splitted part of a string, such as d as substring, then there is space which is gets splitted by this method, it's mean single space, then the second substring is engineering, then again space, and then the third substring is projects. Now execute. The first substring which is splitted is the, then engineering, and then 1 2, and here I have done the engineering projects, and here we have done, sorry, by mistake I have written -1, which will subtract the last word from the for loop. So I hope this video is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and keep subscribe and keep watching other C# programming tutorial. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you how to use C# string substring. Substring in C# string class return a new string that is a substring of this string. It's mean the substring begin at the specific given index and extend up to the given length. The basic syntax of this is as string, then string dot substring, the first starting index which is the type of int, then comma, integral type the length. And here is the code like this: string str is equal null, then another string rt, which means substring, string is equal null 2, then the first string which is str is equal, this is, sorry, in double quotation, this is substring test, and I will say now rt string is equal str dot substring, and the starting point is from 8th index, and the value or the length of the string or the substring is 9, semicolon, message box dot show rt string. Now execute the program, and the output is substring. Now what's happened? The first index is the starting index, which is 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, the starting index. The length of the word is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So according to this line of code, the keyword or the substring which is extracted from this string is the substring. I hope this video is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and keep subscribe our YouTube channel. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about how to validate a string in C#. Try phrase is using for determine whether a string is a valid representation of a specific numeric type or not. Try phrase method that is implemented by all primitive numeric types and also by types such as datetime and IP addresses. The basic syntax is bool int dot try phrase string parameter comma out int result. There are two kind of parameter. The first kind is parameter string and the other is the result which is stored in the variable. So let's have a look. I will take a bool type variable is numeric, then int type I, then string str is equal in double quotation 100, the type of numeric, and say is numeric is equal int dot try phrase string comma out I. It's mean please check that this string is type of numeric. If yes, then store in this integral variable as numeric value, and then simple message box to show the output. Value is equal plus I, and execute it. And here is the output as value is equal 100. So from now you can try any kind of string and validate that, however it is the type of numeric or string or character type. I hope this video is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can openly ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about string null in C#. The major topic of this video is how to handle null string in C#. What is C# null? What is empty strings? What is null string? How to check null string in C#? Is null or empty method? A C# string is an array of characters declared using the string keyword. String objects are immutable, meaning that they cannot be changed once they have been created. The null keyword is a special case for a variable value The implementation of C# on the CLR representation are null referenced by 0 bits. When defining a string in a class, don't initialize it to null. Instead, initialize it to the constant string.empty. An empty string is an instance of a system.string object that contains 0 characters. You can call methods on empty strings because they are valid string.objects such as string s is equal and double quotation. A null string does not refer to an instance of a system.string object, and any attempt to call a method on a null string results in a null reference exception. For example, string str is equal to null, int len is equal str.length. When run the above code, it will throw null exception because there is no length of the null type string. You may use the null keyword to check or assign the value of an object, such as string str is equal to null. If str is equal to null, then the message shows that string is null. In the above code, we created a string object and assigned null, and next we check the string is null or not. Is null or empty is a convenience method that enables you to simultaneously test whether a string is null or its value is empty, such as string str is equal to null. If string dot is null or empty and pass the variable str, then the message will pop up and show you the result is the string is empty or null. Next we move on to the code, which is we take a variable of string type str which is equal to null and use a check statement. If string str variable is equal to null, then the message will pop up and show string is null, else the message will show pop up and give the answer as string is not null. There is another test which is str is equal to test, and we will use string dot is not or empty, then pass the variable string in the parameter. Then the message box will pop up and show that string is empty or not, else string is not empty or not null. Here is the form. Take a button, drag and drop it here, double click to activate the event handler, then paste the code to check whether it is null or not. Let's execute the program. The first string variable is null, so we will check it and the answer will be as string is null, and the second time when it will check again, it is not null. First string is null and second time string is not empty or null. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about how to use C# directory class. The major topic of this video tutorial is how to create directory, how to check a directory, how to move directory, and how to delete the directory. Directory class in C# expose methods to create, delete, move, etc. operations to directories and subdirectories. Because of the static nature of C# directory class, we do not have to initiate the class. We can call the methods in the C# directory class directly from the directory class itself. In order to create a new directory using directory class in C#, we can call create directory method directly from directory class. The syntax is as directory dot create directory and then the path where you want to create, and here is the C# code directory dot create directory in double quotation C colon double slashes and the name of the directory. For example, you want to test that the given name of the directory is exist or not. Before creating a directory or folder, we have usually checked that directory or a folder exists or not in C#. We are using exist method in the directory class. For example, directory dot exist in double quotation C colon double slash is the name of the directory which you want to check before creating a new one. If we want to move a directory and its content from one location to another location, we can use the move method in the C# directory, such as directory.move in parentheses double quotation the first path which you want to move, and then after comma the path where you want to move the directory. When we want to delete a directory, we can use the delete method in C# directory class. The syntax is as delete directory dot delete then the path of the folder which you want to delete. The following C# code show some operation in directory class. Let's create the directory first. Here we have in Visual C# directory dot create directory and the path of directory is C colon C colon slash TEP and message box dot show TEP created. Let's execute. So we have created the TEP folder and here is the TEP in C. Now what we will do, we will check that dot create exist directory dot exist to check that is our directory is already created or not. Let's comment these and use a check statement. If directory is equal true, then message box exist okay. Let's execute and it say it's exist. Now create an other directory within the first one, and here you can see that there is no directory or folder within this. Let's say directory dot create the path C colon TEP, then again the slash TEP1, and we use message box dot show subfolder is created. Let's execute and click on the button to create a subfolder, and we have successfully created the subfolder, and here you can see that TEP1 is created. Now what I will do, I will move TEP1 from subfolder to the main folder. Let's comment this and say write directory dot move. I want to move TEP1 1 from subfolder to C:TEP2. So before execute this code, we will verify that there is no folder name as TEP2. So use a message box, show move now. Let's execute, and it says we have successfully moved the subfolder to the main folder. Okay, so let's refresh it, and you can see we have successfully created TEP2, which is moved from inside. Let's delete the both directories by using the directory.delete command. Delete, and the path which you want to delete is as TEP, and copy the same code once, TEP2, and message box dot show deleted. Let's execute, and we have successfully deleted the folders. You can see there is no folder is available now. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we will discuss about C# file stream class. The file stream class represents a file in the computer. Use the file stream class to read from, write, to open and close file on a file system, as well as to manipulate other file related operating system. Handles include bytes, standard input and standard output. File stream allow to move data to and from the stream as array of bytes. We operate file using the file mode in the file stream class. Some of file modes are following. For example, the append, which will open and append to a file. If the file does not exist, it create a new file. In create mode, create a new file. If the file exists, it will append to it. In create new file is created. If the file exists, it throw exception. In open mode, open an existing file. Let's move on to the code. Here we have a try catch block. In try block, we have taken a variable w file, which means write file of system.input_output.filestream. Then take a array of bytes, byte array, byte data. It is the variable of this array and is equal to null. Then byte data is equal to encoding.ascii.getBytes, and the string which we want to write inside a file as the engineeringprojects.com. The write file is equal new file stream. Then open, this line of code will open the file, open the directory and create the file, and the mode of the file is append, which means if the file is exist, enter the text below the current text. So here is the path of the directory, and the file will be created as tepfile.txt. Then we write the code for write the data inside the file as wfile.write the data which is in bytes of array, then the offset which is 0, and the total length of the variable or the content. Then close the file, and if there is any error or exception, this catch block will handle it and show the message ex dot to string in message box. Let's execute it, and we have successfully created a file. Let's move on to the folder and see. Here is the TEP file and here is the text. If we will once again execute the code and press the button once, twice and thrice, then the file will open three times, and the text is append 3 times. You can see here, when the first we will open, then the second time we open and press the button 3 times, 1, 2 and 3, it will append the text below the current text. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and you can take this code below this video. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about text reader class in C#. Text reader and text writer are another way to read and write files respectively, even though these are not stream classes. Text reader represent a reader that can read a sequential series of characters. The stream reader and stream writer classes are derived from text reader and text writer classes respectively, which read character from the stream and string. Let's move on to the code for the practical overview. Here I have the code in try catch block. Previously, in my previous video tutorial, I have created a file and write the text as the engineeringprojects.com 4 times in a text file, and here we are going to read that file. So first of all, I have created a try and catch block, then take a string variable as line is equal to null for initialization, then system.io.textReader. Previously we have taken the file writer, and here is the text reader, and the variable as read file, the path of the file which we want to read in stream reader, and here is the loop which will take the character one by one until the file will be null. While true, the variable line is equal to read file dot read line. It will read each line one by one as interpreter in C# programming language. If line is not equal to null, the message will show the text, else it will exit the program. Let's start and click on the button, and here you can see the text is represented in the message box. Go to the destination. Here is the destination. Open the file and remove all the repetition and save. Execute the code again, and here you can see. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and you can get this code below this video in the description. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about the text writer. As my previous video tutorial, we have already explained the text reader which will read the text from the file. Now I am going to write the text into the file with the help of text writer. First of all, I will take system.io.text writer, and wr the variable is equal new stream, or I can simply paste the code as new stream writer. The path of the file which I want to create, tep1.text, and write file dot write line, the text which I want to write, then dot flush, then dot close, and equal to null. So first of all, go to the directory. There is no file is available right now. When I will execute the code, okay, I have executed, and now go to the directory, and here is a file as this. Now write again execute the code 1 2, and you can see the text is not appended. So what we will do, we will use a right line again, and say YouTube channel videos, and again you can see, you will observe that these two texts are different, are on different lines, and here you can see we have done. So in this video tutorial we have learned how to write file with file writer or text writer, the alternative of writer stream. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about the C# binary writer class. C# binary writer object work at lower level of stream. C# binary writer class is using for write primitive type as binary value in a specific encoding stream. The C# binary writer object work with stream object that provide access to the underlying bytes. For creating a binary writer object, you have to first create a file stream object and then pass binary writer to the constructor method such as file stream, file write stream object. Write stream is equal to new file stream, the path of the file which you want to create with the mode binary writer. Then the write binary object of the binary writer is equal to new binary writer, and in constructor you have to pass the write stream which you want to execute. The main advantage of binary information is that it is not easily human readable and store file as a binary format. This is the best practice of space utilization. Let's move on to the code. I have taken a file stream object at here as write stream. Then in try block, write stream is equal to the new file stream, the path of the file which I want to create in the folder with the mode as create. Then the binary writer object as write binary is equal to new binary writer, and in the constructor I have passed this write stream, and then binary writer dot write tep binary writer test. This line of code will embed the text within the data file of the binary type and then close the file, and if there is any kind of error will occur, this exception will handle that. Let's execute. Before click on this button, I will show you that in this folder there is no file is currently exist, and when I will create a button, the file is created. Now it is of binary type and we can't read it, so I will change the type as text, and now we can read as TEP binary writer test. The text which we want to save in this data file is here. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In my previous video tutorial, I have already explained binary writer class. In this video, we will move on to binary reader class. C# binary reader object work at lower level of stream. C# binary reader is using for read primitive type as binary values in a specific encoding stream. Binary reader object work with stream object that provide access to the underlying bytes. For creating a byte reader object, you have to first create a file stream object and then pass binary reader to the constructor method, as same as we have done with binary reader. Here is the code. First create binary stream object as read stream and then give the path of the binary file with the mode as open. Then create binary reader object read binary, then pass the read stream into the binary class constructor method. The main advantages of binary information is that store file as binary format is the best practice of space utilization. Now move on to the code. If you remember, in my last video tutorial we have created a binary file by using the write stream. Here is the path D, then TEP folder and then tep.dat. Here is the folder which is empty. When I will execute the code, it will create the binary file in which the data is written TEP binary writer test. Now execute it and the file is created here. Now we will read it using read stream, file stream, then read stream. We have taken a variable, comment these, read stream is equal new the same path, but the file mode will be now open. Create binary reader class. New binary reader and then pass the read stream, take a string to read the value msg equal null, msg is equal read binary dot to string message box dot show msg and read binary dot close. We have done. Let's execute the code and see the result. Okay, we have given the wrong path. We have to say it as binary dot read string. Now execute it again, and we have done that. We have read the binary string which we have created before running this code as TEP binary writer test using the write stream. I hope this video is informative for you. By this you can create binary files and read binary files as you want it. Keep subscribed and don't forget to check right stream. Hello everyone, welcome to the TEP YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about how to convert XPS file into bitmap. XPS stands for XML paper specification and is basically an electronic representation of digital document based on XML. An XPS document contains a fixed document sequence that compare one or more fixed document elements. They are also easy to share because you can view them on any computer where an XPS viewer is installed, even if the computer does not have the same programs that you use to create the original document. In following C# program, we convert an XPS document to a bitmap image, create a new C# project and add a button to form and add the following reference to your project. To add the reference, you have to go to the projects, click on add reference and add these following reference. Let's move on to the code. Here is the code. First go to the project, click on add references. Now these are the references which you have to add. Copy this and search it, and I have checked. By default it is unchecked, you have to check this. Then the other rich framework, second. Then you have to add the third one, presentation framework, and check all of these. Then the fourth one, presentation core, and you have to check this and click OK. I have already added them. So first of all you have to create a new C# project and drag a button. When you double click on the button, the event handler of this button will be activated. First you have to use try catch. In the try, I have taken a string which name XPS file, the path of the file which I want to convert into bitmap, which is already XPS file. Then XPS to bitmap, which is the user defined function, and pass the parameter which is path of the file, and then message.show done. When this try block is executed, the XPS file is converted into bitmap, and when the done expression is expressed on the software, it means we have successfully created the bitmap file from XPS files. Here is a catch block where I have taken the EX, which is the object of exception, and in message box I have shown that EX.message, whatever the exception will occur, it will represent us in a message box. Now move on to the user defined function which we have created to convert the XPS file into the bitmap, XPS to bitmap function, and in constructor or in the parameter we have declared that the path is a parameter of this function. Now we will use XPS document and take a XPS object from the document type new XPS document. The path of the file where is the XPS is currently present, and after the comma you have to take the permission from the system, which is system.input_output.fileaccess.read. It means we will access the XPS file in the read method. Then fixed document sequence, and the object of it as sequence is equal XPS.get fixed document sequence. What will it do? It will fix the sequence of XPS files like sorting. Then we will use for loop in which we will say page count integer type is equal to 0. Page count is less than sequence, this is the sequence dot document paginator, which will get the pagination of the document which we want to convert, dot page count, count the pages, pre increment plus plus in page count. Now what will happen, this will loop start from 0, and for example we have XPS file which have 10 pages, then this line of code will automatically get the 10 pages from the file, and this will increment it every time the loop will be executed. Then we will take again document page to handle the page of the XPS, to handle the XPS file. Here is the document page and the object is page. To handle the XPS pages is equal sequence of the pages dot document paginator dot get pages and page count. What will be the current page is converted into the separate page to render it as bitmap image. Then render target bitmap, and the variable is to bitmap is equal new render target bitmap, parsing int page dot size width, parsing int page dot size height. This is the width of the page and this is the height of the page. Then system.windows.media.pixel format.default, it means we are going to convert the size and the width into the pixel mode. Then to-bitmap.render page.visual, the page is going to rendering into the bitmap pixel by pixel by visual appearance. Bitmap encoder, and we have taken a variable new bitmap encoder, pass the privileges to this variable. Then bmp encoder dot frames dot add bitmap frame dot create to bitmap. It means we are going to convert this variable into bitmap. Now we have to take a file stream, and here is a file stream, new file stream, the path where we want to create bitmap, and this is the name of the bitmap which will be created. For example, I will say that TEP bitmap pages and the page count. For example, if bitmap have 10 pages, then it will show as TEP bitmap pages 1, pages 2, pages 3, and so on, with the extension of BMP, which is bitmap, and the mode is create and access is write. And BMP encoder dot save file stream, which means we are going to save the bitmap and taken the permission from the file stream and close the file stream. Now this is the program to convert XPS file into BMP. Before executing this software, I want to also tell you that how I create XPS file. First of all, go to the website, come to our blog and press Ctrl P and change it as save as XPS document and print it. And here I have already printed and name as TEP. I have given the path here that I want to convert the file which is TEP XPS, and here is the file TEP XPS. We can double click and check that, and here is the file which I am going to convert it into bitmap. Click on the start button, and when I will click on this button, all the process which I have explained you in the video is going to execute, and when the done pop-up is appear, it means the images are created successfully. Now click on the button and wait for seconds. So the computer will convert the XPS file into BMP. Now we have done and created successfully BMP files, and here you can see that the message is TEP bitmap pages 0 to 5, and you can see here these are the bitmap images which we have created through our C# Visual Basic program. I hope this video is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to check other videos. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will tell you about how to get C# path by using the C# path class. C# provides effective ways of dealing with file names and paths from its namespace system.io. The path class performs operation on string instance that contain file or directory path information. The members of the path class enable you to quickly and easily perform common operations such as returns, file name, extension, etc. The following are some important operations in C# path class. For example, if you want to get the name of the directory, then you will use get directory name. If you want to get the name extension of the file, then you have to write get extension. If you want to get the file name, then you have to write get file name. And if you want file name without extension, you have to write get file name without extension. If you want the full path of the file, then you have to write get full path. Get current application path. C# class application in system.windows.form namespace has static property called executable path. To get the current application path, we can use get directory name of the path class with executable path as parameter. For example, application path is equal path dot get directory name in parentheses application dot executable path. It will return the current directory path of the exe file. Let's move on to the code, and here we have the code. We have taken a string name as tmp path, and here is the path of the file which I want to know. First, I have taken a string file extension is equal path dot get extension, and the path of the file name is equal path dot get file name, and the path of the file name without extension is equal path dot get file name without extension, and the path of the file. Root path is equal path dot get path root, and the path of the file. Directory is equal path dot get directory name, and the path of the file in parentheses. Full path is equal path dot get full path, and the path of the file. First of all, I want to show the file extension. I will replace it and execute, and when I will click the button, it will show me the extension of the file, which is .xps, and then the name of the file, and here is the name of the file with extension, and name of the file without extension. Here is, and root path. So here is the root path and directory, and here is the directory with the path and full path along all details, and here is that we have done. So in this video tutorial, we have learned how to handle the C# path class and how to get the path of different directories, root and file name, etc. without extension or not. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel if you are the new visitor to our YouTube channel, and keep subscribe and check other videos too. Those are very informative for the newbies of C# programming language. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about how to create a PDF file in C# programming. PDF is a file format that has replicate all the character of a printed document that you can read, write, print or forward to someone else. You can create PDF file programmatically from C# application very easy when you create documents, graph, etc. They look like just they would if printed. PDF Shop is the open source library that easily creates PDF document from C# language. PDF Shop library allow you to create PDF file directly from C# application. There are many PDF libraries available in the web like PDF Shop, iText Shop, etc. The following program use the PDF Shop library for creating PDF file from C# application. PDF Shop is open source .NET library that easily create and process PDF document on the fly from anywhere. .NET language. You can freely download the assembly version from the following link. Here is an example. When you will click on the following link, you will be appear here and click on this button. Then you will go to here and the downloading is get started. When you have successfully extract the folders, go to the Migra doc, sample C# WPF, here bin debug d, add these references along with these DLL files. Step 1. Download the assemblies from the mentioned URL, extract the zip folder, create new PDF, add PDF Shop libraries reference in C# program. In Solution Explorer, right click on the project node and click Add References. In this project we are using GDI plus libraries. Like this you can add the references. Select all the files and click OK. After you add the references file to your C# project, Solution Explorer look like this following image. Now you can start programming to create a new PDF file document. First you should create a PDF document as PDF document PDF is equal new PDF document. Next step is to create a empty page. Then PDF page is equal PDF.add page. Then create an xgraphic object as xgraphic graph is equal xgraphics dot form PDF page and the PDF page in parentheses. Also create the font object from xfont. Xfont font is equal new xfont Verdana, comma 20 the size of the font, comma xfont style dot bold. It will bold the font style. Next step is that you should write the content to the PDF file as graph.drawString in parentheses anything you want to write, comma the font, comma the style family of the font or the color, comma new xreact 0 dot comma 0 PDF page dot width dot point, comma PDF page dot height dot point. It means the 0 are the parametric value of width point and height point. Then in close parenthesis, comma x string format dot top left. It means the string will be printed on the top left. X string format dot center will place your content to the center of the PDF page. Now you can save the PDF as .pdf. For example, pdf.save in parentheses double quotation the name of the file with along its extension. You can specify the file path in the pdf.save function. After save the file, you can double click and open the PDF file. Drag a button on the form and copy paste the code which we have created. Let's move on to the code, and here is the code. First we have created a PDF document and pdf.info.title for the title of the PDF, then PDF page, and add the page to the PDF in this document, then the X graph to write something on the PDF page, X graph dot from PDF page, and here is the PDF page. Font style as X font, font is equal new font Verdana, comma 20, the font style is bold, and here is the main code to write something. Graph dot draw string, first PDF theenggprojects.com font, we have passed this font, then the style, then new React where we want to show the R string, X string dot center, it's X string format dot center. It means when the PDF is created, this text is aligned in the center of the PDF page. String PDF file name, the name of the file when it gets saved, pdf.save the file name, and process.start PDF file name. This file will be executed when we have created it. Get start, click on the button and wait for a while, and here our PDF file is created and our text is in the center of the PDF file, which is first PDF theenggprojects.com. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to check other videos too. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how to create PDF file from the text file. In my previous video tutorial, I have already explained you how you can create PDF programmatically. PDF Shop is a popular open source framework which could be used to create PDF file programmatically. In many situations, we need PDF document instead of simplest file format, which limits user only to edit word. From the following step, you can easily convert a text file to a PDF format document. You can freely download the assembly version from the following link. In my previous video tutorial, how to create PDF, I have explained you how you can download the libraries and add up into your C# project. First of all, you have to download and zip the files in any folder which you want, and then extract the libraries and add up into your project. If you want to know the step-by-step tutorial on how to create your first PDF file programmatically, you can use the following link or click at here where the video is appearing. Step to create PDF file programmatically. First, you need to add text reader object to read the text from the text file. System.io.textReader, the object as read file is equal new stream reader, and the file name, you can put proper file name along its path like D directory and then TEP folder and then text.txt. Next step is to create a PDF object and a page object. First, you have to create the PDF object. PDF document.pdf is equal to new PDF document as we have done in our previous video tutorial, and then create a page for PDF document. Also initialize the graph and font X graph, and the object as graph is equal xgraphic.form PDF page and the path of the PDF page, and X font to initialize the font style and coloring, etc. Now your PDF object is ready to write the content. So the next step is to read the content from the text file and write to the PDF. We take a line object, a variable is equal read file dot read line, graph dot draw string line, which is the string, comma the font, comma the X bushes dot black, the color of the font dot comma new xrect 40 ypoint comma pdf page dot width dot point comma pdf page dot height dot point, and after close parenthesis comma x string format top left. It's mean when we will execute our program, the PDF which is created have the text string on the top left. In above code, we set x as 40 pixel from the left side and y as a variable y point, because after write the each line y point will increase 40 pixel line space, then only you get a reasonable space between lines, such as y point is equal y point plus 40. After read all the line from the text file, you can save the PDF file with your desired name with extension. You can also give a full-fledged path here as C directory, some extend to program file, and then the name of the file along with its extension. Then close the reader object as readFile.close, and read file is equal to null. Then your file will appear something like this. Now come on to the coding. Here we have try catch block. We have take a string type variable null, line which is equal to null, and system.io.text reader read file from here, and we have created a file. You can see here is the TEP text file, and have say welcome to TEP YouTube channel, and save it. Now int y point is equal to 0, create the PDF document, and then create the title of the PDF document, then create pages and add to the PDF document, then xgraph to get permission to write on your PDF, then xfont to initialize the style of your fonts, and here is the while statement. While it's true, line is equal read file dot read line, one by one read the line. If the line is equal to null, the while loop is get exit, and if not, the else part will be go so on. Graph dot draw, and here is the line. We can also replace it by the double quotation strings. Here is the font which we have declared here, and the color of the font, and here is the xreact where we are going to declare the width and the height of the point from where we are going to start, and after the close parenthesis comma, here we have suggested where we want to show the text. If we say dot center, then the text will be aligned into the center of the PDF, but here we have said that top left. It's mean when the PDF is going to execute and perform its action, the text will appear on the top left. After this while, we have suggested the name of the PDF file, for example string PDF file, and pdf.save with the name of the file along with its extension, and close the read method of the file, and process.start will execute the PDF which is created in the background. Let's move on and click on here, and you can see that here is the PDF which is converted from the text, and here we have 40 pixel space, and each time we have write we get the same spacing. And here is the xreact font black, and font is bold and on top left. For example, we will close it and change it as center dot center, and save and execute it again. Click on this button, and you can see that the text is now in the center of the PDF document. I hope this video tutorial is very informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to check how you can create your programmatically PDF file in C# programming language. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you about how to write Excel file in C# programming language. The following C# code examples show how to use com interop to create an Excel file. Before going to create new Excel file programmatically in C#, you must have Excel installed in your system for this code to run properly. To access the object model from Visual C#.net, you have to add Microsoft Excel 15.0 object library to your project. Create a new project in your Visual Studio and add a command button to your C form. From the following picture, you can find how to add Excel reference library in your project. Select Add Reference dialog from project menu of your Visual Studio, and in the Com tab add Microsoft Excel 15.0 object library. First we have to initialize the Excel application object. Excel.application, the name of the application as XL app, is equal new Microsoft.office.interop.excel.application. Before creating new Excel workbook, you should check whether Excel is installed in your system or not. If XL app double equal null, then message will show Excel is not installed properly, else return. Then create a new workbook. XL workbook is equal XL app dot workbook dot add misvalue. After creating new workbook, next step is to write content to worksheet. XL worksheet is equal XL dot worksheet, parsing them. Excel workbook dot worksheet dot get underscore item 1, it's mean the page 1 of the Excel file or the sheet 1. Excel worksheet dot cell 1 comma 1 mean one first row first column is equal write ID. Then Excel worksheet cell 1 2 mean first row second column name, and so on. We are going to add values inside them, such as in second row first column 1, second row second column ONE1, and same so on. In above code we write the data in sheet 1. If you want to write data in sheet 2, then you should code like this and replace get underscore item from 1 to 2. Next is save Excel file as save as method. After write the content into the cell, next step is to save the Excel file in your system. Excel workbook.save as the file name. Interop marshalling governs how data is passed in method arguments and return value between managed and unmanaged memory during calls. Most data types have common representation in both managed and unmanaged memory. The interop marshals handle these types for you. Other types can be ambiguous or not represented at all in managed memory, such as marshal.release com object Excel WB, marshal.release com object Excel app. It is important to note that every reference to an Excel com object had to be set to null when we have finished with it, including cell, sheet, everything. The marshal clause is in the system.runtime.interop services namespace, so you should import the following namespace using system.runtime.interop services. Now create an Excel spreadsheet programmatically. Here is the code. First we have create an app. then check is Excel is installed or not. Create a workbook, create a worksheet. Now we create the miss object, system.reflection.missing.values. Now pass the miss value to the Excel workbook and Excel worksheet, parsing them Excel worksheet, Excel workbook dot worksheet dot get underscore item 1. It means we have selected Excel sheet 1. Now we are going to add values as I have explained. Excel workbook dot save as, here is the path of the Excel file which we are going to save. Excel dot file format dot Excel workbook normal, the normal format of Excel 5. Miss value, these miss values are replaced by these references, and Excel save access mode dot Excel exclusive, and the miss values are replaced by the other null values. Excel workbook dot close, we have closed the Excel sheet and app is quit here, and we are going to release the all object, or you can replace them with the null. Marshall.release com object Excel worksheet, workbook and Excel app. This message will pop up and show that the Excel type file is created. So here is the folder, there is no file is present. Now we'll execute the program. It take a while and create the Excel file. So Excel file is created. Now we can go here and check, and here is the Excel file sheet data, sheet 1. If you want to enter the data in sheet 2, what you have to do, just simply change this 1 to 2 and execute it again. The same data will be printed on sheet 2. Yes, okay, and you can see the data is not in sheet 1 but on sheet 2. So I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how to read an Excel file using C#. The following program illustrates how to open an existing Excel spreadsheet in C# using .NET Framework COM Enter O capability. Also, you can see how to find name branches in Excel and get ranges of occupied cell in Excel sheet. First of all, we have to use the Excel library, which is Microsoft Excel 15.0 object library, to your project and create a new project in Visual Studio and add a custom command button in your C# form. After importing the references library, we have to initialize the Excel application object as excel.application, excel.workbook, excel.worksheet and excel.range. Next step is to open the Excel file and get the specific worksheet. For that, we will use Excel app variable is equal new Excel application and allot the Excel application authorities to the Excel app variable. That Excel workbook is equal to Excel app dot workbook dot open at the path where it is exists, and then the default parameter as 0, true, 5, empty, empty, true, Microsoft.office.interop.excel platform.xl window /t false false 0 true 1 0. Then open the Excel worksheet as Excel worksheet is equal excel.worksheet Excel workbook.worksheet.get item m. It means we are calling the spreadsheet number 1 from the Excel worksheet. After getting the selected worksheet, next step is to specify the user range in sheet. How to specify a range in Excel sheet? If you want to select a specific cell in Excel sheet, you can code like this: excel.worksheet is equal workbook.activity active sheet semicolon excel.range is equal excel.range excel sheet dot cells, then the x and y axes such as 10 and 10 column and 10th row to extract the value from that. Now move on to the code. Here we have it. First of all, we have declared the variable to open spreadsheet application and access the Excel application. Then we have used some custom variables which we will use as a looping. First of all, create an Excel app, give the path of the Excel app, then open the spreadsheet and call the spreadsheet number 1, and here we call the ranges of the spreadsheet and rw range.row.count. we have get the ranges from the current spreadsheet, and here we get column from the spreadsheet. Then we have used a for loop to extract the all column and rows of the spreadsheet like this. Here we are calling our columns, and in this loop we are calling rows column wise. Now close the Excel sheet and quit it and remove all the garbage from the memory. Let's execute. Before execute, I will show you. Here is our Excel sheet where we're going to open it. There are 4 columns and 2 rows and the values as it is. Now I will save it and go to the application, run it and execute and see what's the answer will be come. Here is the first name from column 1 row 1, column 2 row 1, row 2 column 1, row 2 column 2, row 3 column 1, row 3 column 2, row 4 column 1 and row 4 column 2. So I will give you this code in the description of the video. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Don't forget to subscribe if you are the new visitor to our channel. You can also see my previous video tutorials where I have guide how to create Excel app and how to read from Excel application. I have forgot to tell you that if you want to add and any library, go to the project references and in COM here you can search the libraries such as Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Excel, and here are the available libraries which you can add by clicking on them and click OK to add them here. I hope this video tutorial will give you some kind of information. By this you can create your own point of sale application where you can get, extract, read, open Excel file as a database for your software. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you about how to read an Excel file using C#. The following program illustrates how to open an existing Excel spreadsheet in C# using .NET Framework COM Enter O capability. Also you can see how to find name ranges in Excel and get ranges of occupied cell in Excel sheet. First of all, we have to use the Excel library, which is Microsoft Excel 15.0 object library, to your project and create a new project in Visual Studio and add a custom command button in your C# form. After importing the references library, we have to initialize the Excel application object as excel.application, excel.workbook, excel.worksheet and excel.range. Next step is to open the Excel file and get the specific worksheet. For that we will use Excel app variable is equal new Excel application and allot the Excel application authorities to the Excel app variable. then Excel workbook is equal to Excel app dot workbook dot open at the path where it is exists, and then the default parameter as 0 true 5 empty empty true Microsoft dot office dot intro dot excel platform dot xl window /t false false 0 true 1 0. Then open the Excel worksheet as Excel worksheet is equal excel.worksheet Excel workbook.worksheet.get item m. It means we are calling the spreadsheet number 1 from the Excel worksheet. After getting the selected worksheet, next step is to specify the user range in worksheet. How to specify a range in Excel sheet? If you want to select a specific cell in Excel sheet, you can code like this: excel.worksheet is equal workbook.activity active sheet semicolon excel.range is equal excel.range excel sheet.cells, then the X and Y axes such as 10 and 10 column and 10th row to extract the value from that. Now move on to the code. Here we have it. First of all, we have declared the variable to open spreadsheet application and access the Excel application. Then we have used some custom variables which we will use as a looping. First of all, create an Excel app, give the path of the Excel app, then open the spreadsheet and call the spreadsheet number 1, and here we call the ranges of the spreadsheet and rw range.row.count. we have get the ranges from the current spreadsheet, and here we get column from the spreadsheet. Then we have used a for loop to extract the all column and rows of the spreadsheet like this. Here we are calling our columns, and in this loop we are calling rows column wise. Now close the Excel sheet and quit it and remove all the garbage from the memory. Let's execute. Before execute, I will show you. Here is our Excel sheet where we're going to open it. There are 4 columns and 2 rows and the values as it is. Now I will save it and go to the application, run it and execute and see what's the answer will become. Here is the first name from column 1 row 1, column 2 row 1, row 2 column 1, row 2 column 2, row 3 column 1, row 3 column 2, row 4 column 1 and row 4 column 2. So I will give you this code in the description of the video. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Don't forget to subscribe if you are the new visitor to our channel. You can also see my previous video tutorials where I have guide how to create Excel app and how to read from Excel application. I have forgot to tell you that if you want to add and any library, go to the project references and in COM here you can search the libraries such as Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Excel, and here are the available libraries which you can add by clicking on them and click OK to add them here. I hope this video tutorial will give you some kind of information. By this you can create your own point of sale application where you can get, extract, read, open Excel file as a database for your software. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how to add new worksheet in Excel file. You can programmatically insert a worksheet and then add that worksheet to your collection of worksheets in existing workbook of Excel. For that, first of all, you need access library and add in your reference as Microsoft Excel 15.0 object library or 12.0 object library, which is available in your reference COM ports. In order to add new worksheet to the Excel file, this given code will open an existing file and add a new worksheet in the existing Excel file. So here you can see variable XL new sheet is used to create a new sheet for existing Excel file. Parsing Excel.worksheet, worksheet.add worksheet, the parameter is 1. It means it will add new worksheet on the first index. Type missing is a by default values which are used to create a new worksheet. Then Excel new sheet dot name, it will set the name of new sheet, and Excel new sheet dot cell and content, it will set the content in column 1 and row 1 as new sheet content. Now move on to the code, and before going on to the code, let's see, here is a work Excel file in which we will add a new spreadsheet. Now go to the program, and here is the code. In the button event handler, we have created a Excel application. Then we will use a check statement to verify that is application is equal to null or not. Then we will use Excel app.display alerts is equal to false. This code is used to prevent the pop-ups and prompt during the execution of the program in Excel file. Here we have declared the path of our Excel file and the code which I have already explained. I am passing the path from this line of code, then create a Excel worksheet, then create a new Excel worksheet and allot the program to create a new worksheet on the first index of Excel, then set the name of the Excel and then set the content of first worksheet, and here we will get the address of first worksheet and then select that, then save that sheet and then close and then release all object from the RAM, and then in the last we will prompt a message that new worksheet is created. Now execute the program. Now it will take a while. You have to enter the double slashes. Now it will be fine. Let me check the extension one more time. And change the extension. And now it will be fine. The new worksheet is created. Let's verify that. Open it and you can see that the name of worksheet is new sheet, and in column 1 and row 1 the new sheet content is entered and it is already saved. From now this you can create your own point of sale application and give the functionality to add new separate sheet intro button. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check my previous video tutorials where I have explained how to create Excel files and how to read Excel files. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how you can delete Excel worksheet using C# programming language. You can delete any worksheet from Microsoft Excel file. In order to delete a worksheet, you must add a reference to microsoft.office.interop.excel assembly, and then you must use classes from that assembly to open a workbook and delete a worksheet. The following program show how to delete worksheet from an existing Excel file using C#, but before that you have to add Microsoft Excel 15 or 12 interop assembly in your reference of your program. In order to delete worksheet from Excel file, this program open an existing Excel file and select the worksheet, then delete it. Here is the code. We will create excel.sheet worksheet is equal Excel book worksheet, and then worksheet number 1 will get deleted. Now move on to the code to illustrate it, but before it I will show you. Here is the Excel file where I have created a new worksheet in my previous video tutorial. Here is the name new sheet and here is the content new sheet content. Now I am going to delete this through the code. Now here is the code. Here we create application, use a check statement that application is exist or not. This line of code will prevent the pop-up during the execution of the program. This is a path of that file. This is a default code to set the file path, and here we have created the worksheet object, and here we give the command that worksheet number 1 will get deleted. Save the worksheet, close the worksheet, and release the object of worksheet, workbook and application from the RAM, and then prompt up a message that worksheet is deleted. Now execute the program, and here we click it and the prompt up is come here that worksheet deleted. Now verify this by going to here and open the sheet, and you can see that there is no new worksheet and no worksheet content is available. It means we have successfully deleted our worksheet through C# programming language. By this you can create your point of sale application and give the functionality to the user that user can delete any worksheet whenever he or she wanted in point of sale application. Don't forget to subscribe and check my previous video tutorial where I have guided you how you can create a new Excel worksheet by simple line of codes. Take care for the new tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how you can format cell to store a value as a text in C# programming language. Format Excel cell to text format will solve the problem of losing leading zero value when you export data from other data source to Excel. For example, you want to store your integral value as a string, then you can use the following code as excel.range, and format range is the variable of excel.range. Then format range is equal excel worksheet.get underscore range, and the parameter by row and column. Format range dot number format is equal at. The at sign will tell Excel file that it is the string type. Then Excel worksheet dot cell row and column is equal to the specific data. Now in this code we have declared that 098, which is present in column 1 and row 1 is the type of string. Now move on to the code and see how it's performed. Here is the code. We have created the Excel app, workbook, worksheet, miss value and the ranges. Now create Excel application, workbook and worksheet. Create the range, format the number, enter the value of the number, give the path of the file which we want to create and save as, close the file, quit the application and release the object, and file is created. Now there is nothing here. When I will execute the program will create the values along with the file, and file is created, and here we have a file, and here is the value 098 which is the type of string. You can read this. The number is in this cell is formatted as text or preceded by an apostrophe. So it means we can add any integer value as string in our worksheet through C# programming language. This is very useful technique in point of sale application development, because if you want to add the numeric data as string, then there is no other way like this. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to check my previous video tutorials which are very informative for you if you want to create your own point of sale application through visual programming C# language. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you about how you can format number in Excel worksheet. In my previous video tutorial I have already explained you how you can convert your number into the string, but now I will guide you about how you can convert your number into hashes if the space of the column is less. So here is the Excel.range format. Then format range is equal to get the column and row of the Excel worksheet, and then we have said that the number format is as hashes, and Excel worksheet.cell column 1 and row 1 get the value as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. What it will do, it will use commas by this, like the commas will change the format of 1 2 3 4, like 1 comma 2 3 4 comma 5 6 7 comma 8 9 0. Or on second hand, if the space of the cell is less with the width of this string, then the output is as hashes. Now move on to the code and see code. It is as simple as we have created the application, worksheet, workbook, miss value and format range. Allot the space to Excel file, workbook sheet. Here is the range code as I have explained you in my PPT. Then give the path of the Excel file which we want to create, close the file, quit the file and release the object. Now I will start the program, and when I will click this button, the program is open, which will guide us that you want to create an override file of previously created. Like this, you can see the file is already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes, we want to replace it. File is created. Now go to the file, open it, and here you can see that the value is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, and it's represent as hashes here because the width of this is greater than the width of the cell. Like you can see, the format of number is changed as we have given in the hashes. Now if I will less the space it will represent it as hash, and if I will greater the space, it will represent as a formatted which we want to apply. By this you can create your own formats for your own point of sale application and extract the data as you want it in any kind of format which you are required. So thus in this video tutorial I have explained you how you can format the numeric values as you wanted. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe if you are the new visitor to my channel. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can write currency format in Excel file through C# programming language. Here is the code. First excel.range to get the range, and we create the object to handle the range. Format range is the object of this. Then format range is equal xl worksheet.get underscore range a1 comma b1. This line of code will get the range and put that range in the row 1 and column 1. The format range dot number format, the format of the context which is submitted to the row 1 and column 1 is as this: first $sign, then first digit, comma 3 digits, comma 3 digits dot 00. And this line of code we will insert the value is this: Excel worksheet dot cell column 1 row 1 is equal 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Now this is changed as $1 comma 2 3 4 comma 5 6 7 dot 00. Okay, let's see on the code. Move on to the code, and here we have created a form with a button, and in the button handler, here is the button handler, we have create Excel app, Excel workbook, Excel worksheet. Then here is a miss value object, here is the range object. Then we create and allocate new Excel application to the Excel app. Then create the workbook and pass the miss value as object parameter. Then create Excel worksheet and pass it as excel.worksheet, Excel workbook.worksheet.get item 1. It's mean the item 1 mean the first sheet of the Excel. And here we are declared that row 1 column 1 which is A1 and B1, and the format of the currency is as this, and the value of the cell 1 by 1 row 1 column 1 is this, and save it at here as tep folder and tp.xls file, then close it. Now I am going to run this, and this is the function of release all the objects from the memory and garbage collector dot collected. When I will click this button, the message will be shown as file created after done this all the procedure. I will start and click here, and I have already created a file, and it said me that you want to overwrite that. I say yes and okay. File is created. Go to the file and verify this, and here you can see we have the formatted as $1 comma 23 comma 4567 comma 786 dot 00. For example, we want to change this. We want to say we don't want here $. Let me stop this. We said we want something like this, or something like okay, something like ampersand. Now save this, execute it again, click override yes, okay, override it, go to here and click on Excel file, and now you are seeing that here is the ampersand sign instead of dollar. You can create currency sign as you want it and store the value in Excel sheet. It will be important when you have to create point of sale application where you will enter the amount in dollars, pounds, euros and save into your Excel file. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribed for the next video tutorial. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will tell you how you can insert date into the Excel file. In my previous tutorial, I have guided you how you can enter the dollar sign and the currency values in Excel cells. Now here is the format range, and I have formatted that as month, date, year. Okay, so I say that month, date, year, and you can also format it as month, date, year, hours, minutes and seconds. I have put the value as 16 as month, 9 as date and 2017 as year. You can change the date as you wanted. Okay, I have figure 16 here, so it will figure month as 16. I will figure 22 as month, it will figure 22 as month. Let's move on to the code, and here is the code. Now we will simply change the format of the number as we said month, date, year, and the value will be as month 9/09 and date as 16 and 2017. Now I will execute the application. Click on the button, override, OK, and here you can see, and here is the date formatted. It will be useful when you have to create entries with the reference of date, time. You can create date, time as this and enter that value into your Excel file and store that. It will lot of helpful when you have to create your own point of sale application and want that when your someone which you have allotted for this application will enter the data, also save the date of the data during the entering. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Take care of yourself and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can enter the data dynamically, which will get bold. So here is the Excel file. There is no data inside. Go to the file, create the application, workbook, worksheet, create a range for the column A1. Then I will say format range dot entire column, which is A1 dot font. The font of the A1 dot bold, get bold is equal true. Then I will enter the value as XL worksheet dot cells, and in here cell 1 by 1 is equal there, and copy it multiple times. Change the value here 2, 3, 4. Engineering projects.com. Save it, start, and when I will click the button, it will override the current values, and the value is the bold T bold engineering, bold project, and bold.com. Let's have a look here, and here is the first column, get bold. Okay, sorry, I have forget to mention that here is the column row, and here is the column. We have to mention like this: 2, 3, and 4. Now it will work fine. Again, click here, override. Okay, file is created, and now you can see that row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. And if we will say something like we say engineering, for example, don't write here, we will write the data from the code, same code here again, and remove this code and mention 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, save it. Okay, now what will happen, only the entire row will get entire column will get bold, not row. To bold the entire row, you have to write another line of code as this. Okay, and instead of entire column, you just have to say dot entire row dot font dot bold is equal true, and you have done. Now the entire row A1 and entire column A1 will get bold. Let's see, and here we have done entire row A1 and entire column of A1 is get bold. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribed and take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can create border of Excel cells. So first of all, you have to create the range. For example, we have created the range, and we will say that we're not going to use a specific range, we want to use the current range. We will say used range. Now declare the area where you want to create the border. We will say excel dot range cells is equal for net range dot cells 3 by 3, then excel border dot border bd is equal cells dot borders, then border we have use a border variable as bd dot line style is equal xl dot xl line style is equal xl continuous, and bd dot weight is equal to d, and here we have create the file, click on the button, and file is created. Okay, let's see here. So we have created the border at cell 3 by 3, third row, third column, and here you can see here is the border at the cell. As you can create as much as cells border as you wanted by giving them the direction by the row and columns. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribed and don't forget to watch the previous video tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can mark the border around the multiple cells. There is an Excel worksheet which is blank, and here is the code where I will write the code to mark the multiple columns and cells with border. Let's have a look. First of all, you have to get the range like this, get underscore range, and hit B2 E9. Now create a border as format range dot range dot border around Excel dot XL line style dot XL continuous, comma, then XL dot XL dot XL weight XL border weight dot XL medium, comma, then XL dot XL color index dot color index automatic, comma, XL dot XL color index dot automatic. And here we have done. Now execute the code. It will mark the border from B2 to E9. Okay, file is created. Let's have a look here. And here we have marked the border on multiple cells from B2 to E9. So I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can insert the color into any cell to change the style of the font. So for that, I have select the range B2. It's mean second column, second row, and then format range dot interior dot color is equal system dot draw dot color translator dot tool, and in parentheses you have to write the color scheme as color system dot drawing dot color dot red. And here we have done, and we'll say here as dot color and XL worksheet dot cells 2.2 equal red color. And here we have done. Start, override the file. Okay, open it, and here you can see B2 by row and column, and the block is get red in color. you can create another. For example, we say that copy it again, A1 or B2, and the color is as dot purple. Purple 1 2, and save, execute, close the file. Okay, now open the file, and here you can see that the color is overridden from A1 to B2. We can also change as A1 to A1 and A1 to A1. Now execute the program again. Yes, okay, let's have a look. And here you can see A1 to B2 and B2 to B2. So I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribe and take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can insert any image into the Excel file through C# programming language. I am going to create a code where I will use this image to insert in Excel file. So come to the code. First create the app, create the workbook, create the worksheet. Now I will want to add the image in worksheet, so I will say Excel worksheet dot add dot shapes dot add picture. And first, there are many parameters. So first parameter is the path of the file of the picture which you want to insert into your Excel sheet. In double quotation you have to mark as this. Okay, then you have to write this parameter as it is: Microsoft.office.core.ms state.false, comma, Microsoft.office.core.ms stride.msoc true. Then you have to nominate where you want to float the picture. I want to float the picture 20 pixel left, 20 pixel from top. The width of the image will be 64 pixel and the height is 64 pixel. And I have done. Now start the program. Click yes, override. Okay, now this image will be inserted in this file, and here you can see we have 10 pixel space from up, space from left, 64 width, 64 height. For example, I want to say the height will be 128 and 100 space and 100 from top left. Now execute. Yes, override. Okay, file is done. Now view this. Now 100 from top, 100 from left, and 128 from width and 128 height of this image is set. You can insert multiple images by replicate the code as this. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribed and keep share these videos. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you how you can set the background image of Excel file with a simple line of code of C# programming language. So here is the Excel file, and here is the image which I will going to set as background to this file. Go to the code and you have to create the Excel app, workbook and worksheet, then add the image as a background to the worksheet. So I will say Excel worksheet dot set background picture, and in parentheses the address of the picture which I want to set as background, in double quotation DTEP, and image name as valid.png. Okay, now execute the code. Okay, yes, override. Okay, now preview, and this image is set as the background to my whole worksheet. Okay, so we have done. But if you want to remove this background, simply go to page layout and then delete background, and you have done. Click save. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribe and don't forget to watch the previous video tutorials. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can add the chart in your Excel file. For example, this is Excel file which is empty. Now we will enter the values inside this and then create the chart from extracting that values. So create the values. First I am going to create 3 students and their charts according to 3 subjects. So create data. So for that I will use Excel worksheet dot cells to nominate the rows and column as 1.1 is equal subject, then copy it 3 times more, 2 2 2 3 and 4, and the name of the student Junaid Ali or Harry. Now copy it once again 3 times, 1 2 and 3. Now change the value from here, 2 3 1 sorry 2 3 and 4. Now change the value as English and the number as 55, 66 and 77. Computer as 11, 22, 33 and maths as 44, 55, 66. Now save it and execute the program. Okay, override the values. Let's see how the data is sorted. Let's create a table like this. Now I am going to create the chart of these values at here in English. Okay, now create chart. To create the chart, first of all we have to need the Excel range. I will nominate as C range, and then we need to create the chart object to pass the types and values as Excel dot chart objects. I will nominate as chart and get its mean CB chart objects is equal, pass the value as Excel dot chart objects, and then Excel worksheet dot chart objects, and in parentheses type dot missing. Then create chart object, excel dot chart object as cbc is equal, pass the value as excel dot chart object, and cb, which we have previously created as chart objects dot add the size from left side it's 10, then from double top as 30, then the width as 300 and height as 300. Now say excel dot chart as cp, create the chart page is equal cbc chart object dot chart chart. Then here c range is equal xl worksheet dot get underscore range, and here is the range as a1 to d5. Then chart page is dot set dot chart cp dot cbc dot chart. Then create the range as c range is equal excel worksheet dot get underscore range from a1 to d5. Then chart page a dot set source data c range dot miss comma miss value, and then chart page dot chart type is equal excel chart type dot xl column clustered, and here we have done. Now when I will execute the code, it will generate the chart of 300 by 300 double type pixel, and chart is as cluster type. Start the program, execute the button, yes, override it, okay, file is created, let's see, and here is the chart created, which is of 300 by 300 double type, and this is the first, second and third. Okay, the first is and the fourth is purple, and here you can see the values which are taken from this block. This is a specific value which you can see here. So I hope you like this video tutorial, and by this you can create your own chart for your point of sale application. You can create any kind of chart, multiple things, by changing that type of cluster to something else. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and keep watching other videos. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can export the created chart from Excel to any folder. For example, you have created a chart in Excel file and want to export that as a image or BMP, bitmap image. Then I can explain you in this program. But if you don't know how to create a chart with the help of C# programming language in Excel, then must view my previous tutorial about how to create chart in Excel with C#. Here I have created the code and explained all the code in my previous video tutorial. If you want to export the image of chart as bitmap, then you have to write just chart page dot export, and in export you have to use parentheses, and after and at the rate operator in double quotation you have to mark the path where you want to save the image. I want to save the image here in GP as tep dot bmp comma double quotation bmp comma miss value, and we have done. Now here you can see in this folder there is no image, but when I will execute this file, the chart will be created. Game break. Now see, and here is the chart printed as bitmap image. So we have done. By this you can create any kind of image of the data picked from the Excel file through C# programming language. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Keep subscribed and keep watching the engineering projects. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the engineering projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can insert the exported bitmap image in your C# form. In my previous video tutorial I have exported this bitmap image. Now I am going to embed that in my application, and here is the application. I will use a picture box. Here is the picture box. I will use it here like this and drag the button here. Okay, here is the picture box and default name of this as picture box 1. Now go to the C# code and nominate that picture box 1 is equal new bitmap picture box 1 dot image is equal new bitmap, and in parentheses the path of the file, which is as this, and you have done. Okay, we have done. Now execute. Okay, and you have seen here. Let me stop once again. Start it. Okay, it says that I have opened the file already. Please close it, and I have closed it again. Now it's fine. Okay, override it, create it, and you can see that here is the image of our bitmap exported, which we have exported from the previously created chart. And I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us. Take care and keep subscribed. Hello everyone, welcome to the engineering projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can export the data from Excel sheet to C# programming language through the data grid box. First of all, Here you have to set the data grid box and drag it here and set its dimension. Now we will go to our Excel file and insert the data, such as here is the ID 1 2 3 4 5 and name as this. Okay, now we have filled the data. Now when I will execute the code and click the button, the data will appear here in rows and column with the help of data grid box. So first of all, we have to create connection, dataset and my command. Okay, so for that you have to come here and create the try catch block, try and catch. Okay, try catch block, and here we can use exception ex in the parentheses like this, and use message box to represent the exception error. Message box dot show the error as ex, and we have done. Now we have done. Now in the try block we will create first connection. To create the connection you have to write system, then dot data, then dot OLEDB, then dot OLEDB connection. Now name your connection as my connection. We have created the connection. Now again you have to write system dot data dot OLEDB dot data and dot data set, and here you will represent as dt and set. Now you have to create a command, and for command you have to write the adapter statement as system dot data dot OLEDB, then OLEDB data adapter, and you will write here as my command. Now we have to make the connection, and connection as my connection is equal new system dot data OLEDB connection. Now in parentheses you have to write in double quotation provider is equal Microsoft dot jet dot OLEDB dot 4.0 and semicolon, then data source, the path of the file which is located at the colon TEP colon backslash TEP dot XLS and then after semicolon we have to extend it as extend properties is equal Excel 8.0. Now we have to create my command in as a adapter. My command is equal new dot new system, okay, dot data dot oledb data adapter, and after adapter in parentheses you have to write the query, which is select static from sheet 1 $, and after comma the name of the connection, my connection. Now I will generate a sample table to extract the data as my command dot table mapping dot add, and here I will write table comma double quotation test table. Now use the dataset dt dataset is equal new system dot data set, and here we have done. Now my command is equal dot fill in parentheses pass the dataset variable, then data grid view 1, which we have used by dragging on the form, dot data source is equal dt set dot tables and pass 0, and my connection dot close, and here we have done. Now execute the program, and when I will click on the button 1, here the data will be appear in the grid. Okay, line number 27. We have mistake at 2 points. First, we have to use provider instead of provide, and use extended instead of extend, and we have done. Click on start, and you can see here is the grid view of the data which we have in our Excel. So by this you can import or read the Excel data in the form of table by using the grid view dataset. It is useful for your point of sale application to extract the data from CVS or Excel files. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, and you can view other videos too about C# programming language to enhance your knowledge. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can insert the data into your Excel file by using the OLEDB method. If you are not familiar with this code, then you have to watch my previous video tutorial, which is how to get and extract the data from data grid view. So you just have to change some little thing in the previous code. The connection remains same and the command remains same too, but here first you have to write the connection, then you have write the command, and the little changes are in the command you have to write nothing. Okay, let's create once again the code. The connection remains same, then you have to write system.data.oledb command, here is that, and write as my command is equal new system dot command, and here we have done. Now you have to take a string for passing the query. String SQL is equal null, then create a connection. My connection is equal new system dot data.oledb connection. In this you have to write the provider is equal Microsoft dot jet dot oledb dot 4 dot o and semicolon, then data source is equal in single quotation the path of the file which you want to insert the data, which is as tep and tep.xls, the Excel file. Then after semicolon you have to write extended properties is equal Excel 8.0, and you have done. Now you have to open the connection as my connection dot open. Now write as my command dot connection is equal my connection. Now write the SQL query, which is insert into sheet 1 $, and the columns are ID and name, and the values are the ID is 1 and name is something, and you have create this SQL query. Now pass it as my command dot command text is equal SQL and my command dot execute non-query, and now close the connection. My connection dot close. Now first preview the Excel file. The first name is Junaid. Now I am going to insert a value where ID is 1. Now execute it. Okay, it's getting execute and successfully executed. Now see here, the ID is 1 and the name is something. By this you can add multiple values in the column and row as you want it. So I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will guide you how you can update your OLEDB connection or the values which you want to insert it into your Excel file. For example, you have written any value in your Excel file and want to update that through the OLEDB connection in C# programming language. Then you just have to change the SQL query. In my previous video tutorial I have already explained you the code and how to insert the data. So if you get to know about the code, you can view my previous video tutorial, and here we just update the values like this. Update the sheet $1 set name. I am going to set the value of the name column, name as in single quotation, new name is here, where id is equal to, for example, I say where id is equal to 2, the name of the column will be changed as new name is here. Now execute the code and click the button, and you have done. And here you can see in the second id the name column is changed as new name is here. By this you can create your own point of sale application where the end user will click the button and insert the value directly into your Excel file instead of creating the database through MS Access or SQL software. So I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and keep watching the engineering projects. Take care.